everybody, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Toys, where we not only unbox the toys, we also talk about them. I'm Nikki De Guzman. Basically, I'm a news anchor in the Philippines, but a geeky, all-around toy collector at heart. Before anything else, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell to get more updates. So for today, we'll be unboxing yet another masterpiece by XM Studios, and this one is of Thor's colleague.
He's a friend from work.
This is Planet Hulk. Alright, to start off, we're seeing two really good boxes here. The first box, we see Hulk's legs here, his chest and his face. I'm guessing that's why this part is chopped off, because we're gonna have switch out parts like that one. That looks like hair. So we'll probably have a helmet or something for the second look. Look at this. It's a freaking axe. It's too big. It looks like it was made for my hand. That or my hands are just small. Okay, open up the second box. This is where we get these pieces of cardboard that usually come with statues like these. We see the finished product here. We'll see it in the flesh later on, and we see the parts that we'll be getting. We're seeing some sort of monster tentacle there, and then that's a sword, obviously. Look at that arm. I don't know if you'd be able to tell, but that is massive. The fist is as big as mine. What the heck? And finally, we get the definitive base. So, we'll start with this one attached na sa base, the legs, because hindi ko kaya mag-isa. I had some help putting it on. It's really, really heavy, and as you guys can see, I am on the petite side. So, when we say Planet Hulk, the imagery that comes to mind really is the iconic Gladiator Hulk, and we saw a glimpse of that in Thor Ragnarok, diba? We'll talk about that more later on, but with this piece kasi, sobrang daming switch outs that you can create two entirely different looks. We have one of King Hulk, and we have one of the Gladiator Hulk. We'll go with the Gladiator Hulk first. So, let's go to the base. There are a lot of these sandy looking rock pieces. It may look a little intimidating at first kasi magkakamuka, but merong numbers actually here to match them. Okay, we got one, this one, it says 3, so dito see 3. Say this isn't a production piece yet, this is a prototype, so we're seeing a lot of pegs. This one says 1. Where is 1? Okay, let's go with the other piece muna. This one says 2, and I saw 2. Ayun. Okay. So, I have a couple of more pieces added here because I realized kasama rin pala yung tentacles for the base. So, these are the tentacles of a devil corker. If you read the comic, siya yung kalaban. And then, I suppose this goes here. Yeah. For this one, I think letter B yung nakalagay. Okay. Woo! This one goes in front. Okay, now that we've got the base settled, basically Sakaar is an alien planet, and Hulk was exiled to this very violent alien planet by the Illuminati. So, sino nga ba ang Illuminati? We had Reed Richards, we had Tony Stark sa comic books, we had Doctor Strange, Namor, Black Bolt, even Charles Xavier. Anyway, so they exiled him to Sakaar. They thought he was a little too dangerous, too hard to control na. So, ayun, he was tricked into exile. And when he got there, he hit the ground fighting kasi gladiator agad siya. And then, he was forced to fight for the pleasure of the Red King, which is the ruler of Sakaar. Okay, ito na yung bida na piece. Just another tip for those who would be purchasing this piece, kailangan unahin nyo ilagay yung belt, or what do you call this? Basta yung the decorations of his belt part, the waistband. Kasi hindi mo maipapatong this one when you've already put this. So this piece locks this in. Now for his arm, for this one, may switch out to. You can opt to just use this. This one's just, I think it's just decoration or something. Parang like that. So it completes the armor, diba? But if you want something cooler, which is what I'd be doing, we will be using the gladiator shield. Now this one, usually it's a certain class of gladiators use this kind of shield. It's very big. They're usually used by Murmillos. Those are the gladiators who have this combo of a short sword and this shield. Okay, put that there muna. But then when you flip it kasi, you see their Velcro straps that you literally have to strap this shield onto his hand. See? The same goes for this one, but this one, you're given two little leather pieces to make it easier for you to attach it to his hand. Kasi there are two straps eh. See? And now you have a very realistic Hulk hand there holding a shield. Okay, now we attach it. We're down to the last hand. Well, there are only two. Again, check this out. This one is holding a sword. Okay, it's going to look like that. And if you take a closer look, ang ganda kasi itong part na to, it has this glossy violet finish, like it's the insides of I don't know, maybe it's blood. It's the insides of a monster, the same way that this one looks like that. Parang exactly how you'd imagine a monster tentacle to look the moment you slice it in half. Lastly, we do the helmet. This is a Greek galea, and this one goes here. Yeah. So it's a two-piece helm. I like it. This one last piece. This goes here sa back ng sword. Just so it has that look na he's really holding it. After much toil, we now have our first look. The classic gladiator look. We have there a helm used by Greek soldiers in the past. We have this shield. We have there the matching short sword. This one actually severed the tentacle right there. Take a look at the base. You also have here pieces of the tentacle he chopped off. Those toes, I'd imagine Hulk's toes would look like that. It's not the highlight of the piece anyway. Let's take a look at the base. I like how the texture makes it look all sandy. Very realistic. I like how these spikes look like they're real spikes, if they even exist in real life. Very great texturing right there. Alright. The shield. Let's go back to the shield again. It's amazing how it's just one piece, but it's evident that this one looks like gold, this one looks like worn steel, and this one looks like wood. Nice paint job there. Let's take a look at the back. From the side, we take a look at the straps. Look at that. So detailed. Let's take a look at the back. This is the Hulk's backside, should I say. Again, it looks like leather, but this is made of plastic. Take a look at that. What do we have there? It's his iconic shorts. It depicts cloth. Look at that texture right there. And then we see here veins. Hulk has always been drawn very veiny, right? Because all his muscles. Again, very nice sandy texture to them. And it feels like it too when you touch it. I like how these signature purple shorts just appear there. Look at the back. paint job is amazing, even for the entirety of his body. They do a really great job at highlighting the veins. Let's look at his helmet. See that weathered look? Like it's old, it's a little dusty. Very nice. And this is his sword. And from here, let's take a look at the details of the shield's inside, the other side rather. So this one is actually made of Velcro. This is actually leather. This one's real leather, and it can be attached and detached using Velcros, perhaps to provide better support. Alright, we're now moving on to the second look. This one is the King Hulk look. Let's start off with this, yung hairpiece niya na may kasamang crown, or should I say circlet. Look at that. And all of a sudden, the dude is all regal. So, tingnan natin yung arm niya. This time around, it's a little more polished. Yung armor, a little less weathered than before. Yung gamit natin sa Gladiator. This one, I think, is silver or steel as compared dun sa una, which was copper. Thankfully, this piece, the second look, has only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Kasi it's basically just an armor and a weapon switch out. Saka yung hairpiece niya. So bakit all of a sudden King Hulk na siya? We did mention kanina na Sakaar is ruled by the Red King. And so at some point, natalo niya si Red King and he overthrew the king, subsequently becomes king, and is now King Hulk. Gets married to this warrior woman named Kyra. Has a son named Scar, basically Sakaar without one A. Hindi siya masyadong creative with names, I suppose. And then, one day, yung spaceship na sinakyan niya papuntang Sakaar explodes and kills his wife. And then afterwards, explodes the entire planet. So, this dude, as we all know, should not be angered. And as a result of that incident, he wants to go back to Earth and wants to wage war here in the follow-up comic entitled World War Hulk. Now we have the second look. We have the King Hulk. Look at the armor, it's a little more refined. Look at the steel, a little less rusty, less signs of, should I say, oxidation. But the sword is still worn from battle. And then right here, we have a nicely detailed, what do you call this, axe. For King Hulk, he wears this crown. The base. Okay, so now we've seen the two looks. Both are amazing, but I personally prefer the first one, yung Gladiator look. Overall thoughts about the statue. It's gorgeous, but it's definitely not for beginners kasi so many parts, so many switch outs. And this thing has a lot of weight to it, so mahihirapan ka talagang ikabit siya if you're just one person, most especially if you're built like me. Overall, the toil and the time is so much worth everything. This is the piece to have if you're a Hulk lover. What's next ba for Hulk? I hear meron daw leak na they're doing World War Hulk, but then again, following the events of She-Hulk, no, because we already saw his son, Scar, but then he was, you know, pretty chipper, and his son was as well. Very, very far from the plot ng comics, right? So he has to be an angry Hulk for that to happen. And when's the last time we saw an angry Hulk? Well, we'll see what Marvel MCU cooks up with it. Well, look at that. You made it to the end of the freaking video. Thank you so much. Again, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the notification bell. And comment pala what you think about the statue and the toy. I'll see you in the next video where we talk toys.